just gonna go over the drive shaft setup I got going on with the Chrysler Conquest. So I guess we'll start off down underneath the car. So what we got going on is the 4g63 mated to a W58 transmission out of an MK3 Supra with Bill's W50 series bell housing. He also made me my trans mount as well, jigged it up and aligned everything for me, so he did a really good job with that. So I have a slip yoke that goes in there. I need to take the measurement from there to the, sorry about the lighting, the flange on the torque tube. I'm working with the local shop to get the drive shaft made, so I'll have to put the slip yoke in there and take my measurement. So here's the W58 Toyota slip yoke. You got to push it all the way in, and then you're supposed to move it back approximately an inch before you take your measurement. That's just so you can, it has free play to move up and down. So I'm gonna bring it out an inch and then take my measurement. Here you can see the angle might not be right, but I've moved it out to 1 3/8. It was 3/8 off the seal when it was pushed all the way in, so I moved it out an inch, 1 3/8. So I've taken my measurement from the slip yoke to the torque tube flange, and it is 30 3/8. So I'll take this slip yoke and the original Conquest drive shaft into the shop, give them my measurement, and they'll make me a new drive shaft. I'm gonna show you how the shifter looks up in the car and show you that part too. So we're inside the car and we're looking at the shifter. Right here's where it ended up. Now I did have it farther back, but for whatever reason it was hitting the slip yoke on the transmission. I'm not sure why, but I had to cut about an inch off of the extension I did. I'm not sure if it's because I welded the extension on at a improper angle or what, or if it just is the way it is. I've seen extensions that are longer, so I'm kind of confused. But if you know, please comment. I'd like to know that. I looked around, but I didn't really find a whole lot of information on it. I just found people that did the modifications and stuff, but I didn't find out what I was looking for. But on a positive note, I don't think I'll be, even where it's at, I don't think I'll be hitting my knuckles on the radio or anything like that. So I do like this little shifter. This one's toast, but I think it's a cube shifter. So
Wrong.
Might have to get one of them. Nice short throw. It was insanely short. I couldn't believe it. And I have already test fitted this, but I'm pretty sure I'll still be able to use this stock interior parts. So pretty happy about that. I might have to get a different boot. It's kind of tall. I don't know. We'll have to see what comes of that. But yeah, hopefully I'll probably make a little box too to cover this up a little bit better, just to seal out any vapors coming from the engine bay or exhaust leaks that happen. So I'll have to seal that up a bit more, and hopefully the center console still fits with all that. Alright guys, we got the Driveshaft back from the Driveshaft shop in a place called MSI, Machine Service Inc. in Green Bay. They got the Driveshaft done over one day, so quick turnaround, pretty decent price, and looks really good. So here's the other half of the shifter linkage, or whatever you want to call it. So I took a measurement from the center of this hole and to the center of that while it was in neutral, or approximately where the center of that is, and I made a bar that I'm going to weld in there, just to extend it back the same amount that I've extended this housing. Oops. Good thing I ordered the bushing kit. That was kind of my plan anyways, just cook that out of there. I just got done full welding the extension here up. Here is the extension that I built, all welded up. The cube shifter is actually bolted in. Came with a little spacer plate. I installed that. It seemed to shift a lot smoother with that in place. So before I misspoke, this is not a cube shifter. I don't know what this came off of, but it did work, but it was pretty worn out and shifting sloppy. So this one seems pretty good. I'll take a little video of that. Here's the shifter. First, second, third, fourth, fifth, reverse. So I can feel it shifting in all the gears. That's working pretty nice. So that's that. Here we got the aluminum bushing installed from Cube Speed. Comes in a little kit. It comes with this little press tool. Basically you just sandwich that and then it presses the aluminum bushing into place. So I'm gonna basically just bolt it together, verify it still shifts very well. One thing I want to touch on again, I know earlier in the video I said that the shifter extension hits the pinion flange, and I think that's maybe because I welded it a little bit at too much of an angle downward. So I guess try to avoid that. Mine still shifts fine, so I think I'm just going to leave it as is because I have it all full welded now. Maybe I'll do a revision 2 later on, but we'll see how long this transmission lives behind the 4g63. I think it'll last for now till I start building horsepower. I think they pop around 350 to 400 horsepower, so I guess we'll see. It's kind of a race between me and Anthony, the guy with the blue IS, to see who blows up their transmission first. I think he might beat me, but we'll see. So that concludes this video, guys. Take care. Comment, subscribe, and have a great day.